Good evening, everyone. This is the Select Board Water Commissioner meeting for November 22nd of 2021. I'll read the agenda for tonight's meeting. Under new business, we have a New England American Public Works Association award to be presented to our water and sewer head, Hubert Spalding. And then we need to approve a quote for new water meters, discuss local hazard mitigation plan development, sign warrants, approve meeting minutes, and under old business we need to review class 4 roads and trails used by ATVs. Anything else we need to add?
Did anyone ever respond to that email, Kim, for the Rail Trail Association?
No.
So we should talk about that too.
All right, we'll jump right into this award for Hubert.
All right, my name is Lisa Scheffler. I'm one of the board of directors on the New England Public Works Association from the New England chapter. And with me is Zach Blodgett. He's also a board member on the New England chapter. And we're here tonight to present a lovely award to Hubert Spalding.
So for Hubert, we are giving him the Special Achievement Award, and the purpose of this award is to acknowledge the excellence and performance of public works personnel for up to and including the title of foreman and supervisor. To be eligible for this award, you need a minimum of 10 years of employment in public works, and ABWA membership is not required. So thank you for all of your service. We really appreciate it.
All right, I'm just going to read the application that the town clerk sent in. It's for the Special Achievement Award for Hubert Spalding, Water Sewer Supervisor, Town of Sheldon. Hubert has worked for the Town of Sheldon for 23 years. Mind you, this was from 2020, so now it's 24 years. He started working in the highway department and worked his way to road foreman. He obtained his water and sewer license and is currently the water sewer department supervisor. He is very deserving of this award for all of his hard work and dedication to the Town of Sheldon. And I do have to concur with that because I asked your sons if you were going to come to the special awards meeting in Massachusetts, and they said, no, you don't dare to leave the town because you're missing. So this is the Special Achievement Award to Hubert Spalding for 2020.
Yeah.
And I want to congratulate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just a minute, Hubert, let me get a better one.
I'm good.
Okay.
How's that?
Good.
Good? All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much for all your
Thank
hard
you.
work. It's good to see people do that, you know, have that ambition and thrive
Yeah.
to make sure their town is taken care of.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yes,
No
thank you very
problem.
much.
Thank you.
guys.
Woo-hoo, Hubert.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you for nominating him. Appreciate it. Have a great evening.
See you later. There.
Right by your desk.
Yep, nice job.
Now you feel good. Now we'll beat you up on your requests for things.
Yeah.
So where are we with the quotes for the water meters? Hubert?
I haven't heard anything back from Prescott yet. They
Okay,
said it would be a few days probably, so I haven't heard anything back from them.
and that's the whole new one?
That was the
or
whole system.
The whole system?
Whole system.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so I guess we'll wait, hear from them and then figure out
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
I didn't check with Webb's, but I don't know. I thought Prescott would be probably the busiest company, you know. This other one, that Core in Maine, we don't really, I'd never heard of it, but I guess they're a big company, but
No localness.
yeah. This other one there, well, that one there had, what, 157 locations, distributors in New England or something that they sold to, so I guess they are a big company, but, so, we'll wait and see what Prescott has to say,
Okay,
I guess.
sounds good.
All right? Okay, we got that part over with. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oops, I left out the paperwork here.
Your lucky coin?
Yeah.
I don't wanna forget it.
Go go here, Kim's car left it, she said to put these on.
Yeah, on everything?
It's a new car, gotta do something.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Alright, what do we need to discuss on the local hazard mitigation plan development?
She has it, there's paperwork in there, I sent it to all of you guys, email today,
I didn't look at it.
but I printed it.
Okay.
I guess we started it back in when Irene went through, and we've not completed it.
Is this through regional planning? Who, yeah.
And I think it had to be done by December 1st, maybe? That's what she talked about.
As a random look much.
You're in school stuff, aren't you?
Well, really. God, you're right, it's really in school stuff.
Or was this? Yeah, that was the old one that we had to sign. That she was looking for us to sign.
Yep.
I guess while we're digging into things, we might as well look this stuff over and sign it. You're gonna read that. Meeting minutes from the previous meeting. Select Board Water Commissioner meeting minutes from November 8th of 2021. Present was Stephen Dodd, Seth Hungerford, David Plubit, Joe Dunleavy, Nick Norris, Kim Dufresne, Catherine Dimitrix, Hubert Spalding, and Mr. Wheel. 7:30, Dean called the meeting to order and read the agenda. Addition made to go into executive session at the end of the meeting to discuss highway applications. We signed warrants 2142 and 2143. Mr. Wheel from 17 Shawville Road asked the board what he needed to do to hook up to the town water system. Hubert Spalding discussed with the board that the water system does not go by his home. Board will research how the water line could be extended. Hubert also discussed quote for new meters. Quote to replace 50 meters was $10,000. He gave a list of projects needed to update for the sewer department. Catherine Dimitrix from Northwest Regional Planning explained grants that were available to the town. One is bylaw modernization grant and a local hazardous mitigation plan. Board approved bylaw modernization grant and will further discuss hazardous mitigation plan. I read the meeting minutes from October 25th meeting, amended the minutes to add Nick Norris present for the meeting. Joe motioned to approve the amended minutes and seconded by David, and all in favor. ATV trail map tabled for further discussion. At 8:20, Seth motioned to go into executive session, seconded by Nick. 9:45, Nick motioned to exit executive session and adjourn the meeting, seconded by Seth. Meeting adjourned at 9:45. I'll take a motion to accept these minutes as read.
I'll make a motion.
Alright, get a second on that.
Yep, I'll second it.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
So basically, it's either update or new fund. And if we're gonna update, the grant money is to update the plan, including local match. Town will need to recover $2,700 basically. And for a new plan, it's 15,000 and 3,787 for local match. If you want a new one, or we can just update the one we have. That's what they're looking
I
for.
don't think we had one.
It says,
I think they started one.
Oh.
I think they started
So we
one.
can update the one we started.
Cause it doesn't say that it's,
I think in our first note on the top set.
I received the commitment letter from Sheldon. I've updated the attachments and certifications, please know that Sheldon was last awarded 1022 tropical Irene related funds to develop and have a plan. However, show that the plan was not developed, so I guess, but they give us two options, that's what I don't understand.
I think because now there's grant funds available again.
So do we wanna come up with have them create a brand new plan? Or do we wanna update the existing plan that we never finished? That's the base, that's the gist of it.
What year was the existing one that we never finished worked on last?
Irene, it doesn't say a date. On our record showed the plan was not developed.
2014,
Yeah.
is that when Irene was?
Yep. Record showed, no, more than that.
Yeah, I thought Irene was like 2010
it
or
20 years
2011. Wasn't that the Vermont Strong plates and all that?
Yeah,
Was Irene?
so,
I do like 2010.
2010,
Yeah. I'm thinking it was too.
fall of 2010.
Jordan was college, so I'm trying to think when that was.
Cause I hadn't started teaching yet. So if we wanna do a new one, a new plan, it totals 15,150 and including a local match of $3,800 basically.
No, this is if we don't have a plan and something were to happen, then we lose out on,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm. The way I'm reading it, yes. This is her latest email. This kind of goes over what they're asking for, and then this is a breakdown of.
People's trust fund credit, that was interest payment.
That's on our
That's the
line
old
of
one.
credit,
This
which I'm paying off.
Sums up this.
That
This is the most
305 was just
updated.
interest payment.
Some talks about what this is, but this is better to read.
school.
I had the 50,000 water line payment.
Oh yeah, there's a water payment in there.
Oh, annual education payment, those numbers were so close to the word, I didn't catch all that.
It's a big number.
Yeah. Big month for payables, huh?
Next one will be big too.
So basically it helps us with funding through FEMA, Vermont Emergency Management, state assistance, and covering percentage of local match of public assistance grants after declared disasters.
Wonder how much of the other plan had been started, if it's just better to start over?
I'm thinking it's also almost 10 years old.
I would think they're probably starting over because it's a whole new board.
Yeah, I'll read through that
Things
some more.
haven't changed in town last 10 years.
A little.
And probably the furthest we got on that plan was filling out the basic stuff. Down Sheldon population, how many houses we have in town, how many rivers we have that could possibly flood. Other than that, it's probably pretty blank, 'cause I don't remember working on it at all.
Well, that says something right there.
Yeah. So what's it gonna cost us to do this, huh?
To do,
The whole thing?
to start over, it's going to be
38.
3787.50, so 38.
For new plan, the total is 15,000, including 3787 local match. Yeah.
It's gonna cost us a lot more if we have a natural disaster and we don't have a plan.
If our bridge goes floating down the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Or
I agree
McInerney
with
Quarter.
getting it done, I
Or
just,
McInerney's Corner ends up in the river.
yeah. McInerney's corner turns into part of the river.
Exactly that too.
The Bouchard Bridge is no longer a bridge.
It's an
Yeah.
island.
Yep.
I make a motion to, sign for the, or apply for the, or funding for the new scope. Right, is that the?
I get a second on that. Do you know what he just said? For the,
You wanna revise that motion?
Yeah, go ahead.
to apply for funding to get a new local hazard mitigation plan written for the town of Sheldon. All those in favor of that?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No discussion, I guess we will have them start working on that then.
Did we need a second to that motion? I seconded it.
You seconded it?
Yep.
I thought I heard you.
So we just need to fill out this page right here, Kim, right?
Yes, you just need to,
But we don't have to sign anywhere, cause there's nowhere to
oh, it's just an intent.
add signature, of authorized agent.
That's you
First.
guys. Steve would just sign as the chair and then I'll just forward it in.
Local match committee letter, this one.
That's actually this one. Here. That's a cleaner version. This goes with that. She said I attached two different ones. Yeah.
I sent the paperwork for the Shawville water line. Do you wanna talk about that, Steve?
Yep. Let me just sign this.
Is it there?
Yep. Signature. First, last name. You'll fill out the rest, phone number, email, and stuff in the front. Alright. So, Shawville Road water. Did some digging, we don't have checked with Debbie Churchill there. Don't have any access to get down through behind the neighbor that didn't want us to get through there anyways. So Hubert checked on, well actually Kim called the state about going under the 105, which there's no annual fee for 105. It would have been if we bored under the rail trail. You would have charged a lease payment every year. So I had a discussion with Hubert about it. There's a possibility of some more houses up there in that open field by the barn. We don't know where the shut off to the other house right there on Shawville is. We're not sure where he's accessing his water from, so if there's ever a problem there. So Hubert and I thought that we should run a main line under 105 on the upper side of the Shawville Road. Put the curb stop there. Put a curb stop there in case we have the development go up there in the field. We have water to get up there. We'll have a curb stop if we need to do that house. And then we'll go under Shawville Road and have water for that other house. So I don't know, Hubert and I were talking about, well, what if we just go under 105 and put the curb stop there and then he can go to his house, but I don't know, what did he decide on that?
He's boring under
He's
both.
gonna bore under both while he's there, cause, I mean, whether it's the homeowner's responsibility, but I think it'd be safer if we bored under the road. Hubert was just worried about where that curb stop is gonna go on that side of the road, because of the lower side for the house that has no water, because there's a septic there somewhere, there's not a whole lot of lawn there. So he's thinking he's gonna get up close to the driveway, if, you know, cause it must be that little patch of green is where the septic, it's gotta be, I mean, there's not a whole lot of other choices. But you don't wanna get too close to get near that railroad right away, but,
No,
so it's gonna be,
with us boring into there, does that put us into the right of way? Or like putting water to it, it's no problem, cause isn't the house,
we're not gonna be,
the house is in
Look,
the right of way enough?
part of the house is,
But not the part we're going into.
but not, no. We'll be on the front side. The back corner, I think, is, if I was reading that
it's more
railroad
the garage.
lease agreement they have with the railroad, it's just like the back corner is at the garage or the back corner of the house. If we stay on the front, it should be fine. So he's thinking that we would go 2-inch down to the road and under the road to the curb stop. And then, I don't know if he was gonna do 2-inch under Shawville Road or just a 1-inch, I think.
I don't know when this turned into
I'm
there.
not sure.
Is he connecting in Sweet Hollow Road? On Sweet Hollow, yeah.
Up by the store, right?
No, I think it comes across
Oh, the one
in
that
front
comes
of,
down, okay, yeah.
And since this is technically like water infrastructure, is this something we're using the funding? Federal funding for?
Well, we discussed that a little bit. I said, well, we've got that federal money, we could use that for, there's money in the water department. There's not a whole lot of money in the sewer department. And he would rather see money, you know, sunk into that sewer department than he would this.
With the
Water,
federal-
because that's what I said. I said, well, we're doing this infrastructure work and plus the new meters. I mean, that would all qualify for this federal money if we wanna spend that on that. But the water department right now is paying its way. We've got a, you know, fairly new setup with the tanks and everything. It's, you know, I don't know. If you think we should look at it, we can, but do you have the balances of what's in the water and sewer department?
I have last, is the town report in there?
I remember looking at this last year and saying, boy, the sewer department doesn't have a whole lot of reserve if something bad happens, but. You know,
And
it's-
the water is 50,000 less, but I can tell you, because we made a payment this spring,
Right,
for
just
last
made a
year.
payment on the,
and then we got another one paid for this year.
what's your thoughts on it, David? You know this system's better than we do.
There's definitely places to spend it. Bournehouse Street's got old galvanized pipes running up it. That'd be one that could be swapped out.
I think it's in the beginning, Steve.
Was that
Oh,
another,
there.
was there another plug on School Street for sewer?
Not School, well, we checked on School Street. There was one on Boarding House. But the one on School Street wasn't ours, it was the homeowners.
Gotcha. It was one of the main lines on Boarding House though?
Yeah, one of the roots in it.
Did Hubert know when they were gonna bore?
We don't know, we just sent the information into the state. As soon as they should have it now, they should have been contacting Jim Coda, and he's gonna meet with us before we can do anything.
Yeah.
And the guy that's boring said he could come whenever we needed.
Who's boring for us? Or who's?
Corky Morris, or Morris Corky,
Corky someone.
Corky.
I see it's all marked. Dig safe.
Do you know, is it engineers? Are they coming with one of their boring?
No,
Or
it's
it's
Corky.
a private?
It's Corky Morris, that's who, Jim Coda recommended.
Is there much of a shoulder on Shawville where that's gonna go?
There's not much, well, it's a right away, but yeah, there's not much between the house and,
But we're going on the uphill of Shawville.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that makes more sense anyways, because then it makes it easier to shoot up along
yeah.
105.
That's what we figured, and Teddy's house doesn't, we're not sure where the water's coming
Yeah.
from there. So if they ever had to
Mm.
shut it off, or if it's, you know, whatever, we don't have the right to go digging across the field or there, so.
And if that field ever get developed, I like that. I like it on that side better than the other side.
Well, there's more real estate on this,
Mhm.
the upper side. So. 2020 water checking balance was 182.9. The 2020 sewer checking balance was 78,000. What's the much is that sewer note we're still paying on?
We paid 50,000, well, we've actually paid 100,000 now between last year's and this year, because we waived it for last year.
Oh, yeah.
And made it up in May this year.
Okay. Sewer one, Paramount.
But there's also money in there to go into that account from the general. I don't know exactly, but.
Yeah, so I don't know if we just pay for this and get the hookups, or, I mean, there's gonna be he's gonna pay the $1,500 hookup fee, right? And then eat the rest out of the budget, or, I mean, we can look at.
We can look at it when
using
it comes in,
that.
right?
Yeah, we can look at using that. I think Kim and Hubert don't think we're gonna have any trouble spending that federal money, so. I mean, this would qualify, so, you know, if we think that's be a good use for it, I guess we could look at it, but I think there's a lot of other projects that will qualify too. But, you know, if it'll get us in a better position with some stuff, then, you know, cause right now the water, like I said, the water department's holding its own. It's not gonna, you know, we're not gonna go in a deficit with the water department by doing this project for somebody and getting a happy water user. But where, you know, if the sewer line down Mill Street plugs and we can't get it unplugged and have to dig it all up, well, you're gonna have some unhappy sewer users.
You think it costs a lot more than this little water line is?
Yeah.
Is that a 2-inch line over on Sweet Hollow? That would be,
It is back a ways. He said he's gonna have to dig a little ways, I guess. I'm not sure. He's 2 inch to the store, as we say. I don't know.
I was just curious if Hubert has an idea of how much it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know. He was supposed to be checking on pipe and getting all his numbers together there. Now, what about, wasn't there somebody else that wanted water?
We don't know about Robert LaPlante. He called and said he was out of water. But we're not sure if we don't have him on town water.
He's right on the corner below you, right? That point?
No, he's by the Catholic Church.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember you saying that.
But
We don't have him as a water user, but he believes he's on town water.
But
You know where it is, the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought Hubert said there was a curb stop there.
there is a curb stop there, but he also has a pump in his basement that he uses, so Hubert said if he has a pump, he's probably not on town water, but if he didn't have a pump, he'd have to be on town water to get water.
Right.
But, so we're not sure where he's getting his water.
I'm just curious, cause I think one of the old springs used to be,
Right in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think so
there.
too. And that other house was on a spring, and that's out. The one on Shawville.
Yeah. I think that'd come back by now. But. So, what's that? What plan is that? Is somebody gonna go in the basement and figure that out, or
He
is he
has-
not gonna let anybody in?
Well, he had a plumber there today, cause the plumber called and he's gonna talk to Hubert tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The plumber is?
Mhm.
All right. Well. What do we have to discuss on the road trip?
Kim sent an email that we never delegated anyone to the rail trail. What was it again, Kim?
Rail
Help me.
trail representative?
Yeah, just basically someone to be on whenever they talk about the rail trail and
Mhm.
Do we know anybody that's interested in doing that?
What's the deadline on that? They're already having meetings, they plan to start sometime soon, do we know anything?
I think they've been having meetings right along, we just don't have a representative.
Yeah. they meet monthly or quarterly or something?
I don't know what they meet.
And that's the regional planning, right?
Yes.
No, my mother was on it years ago.
Yep, Marie Bruyette was
When it
up.
first started.
Shay interested?
Probably not right now.
Well, we'll ask around, see if we can find somebody that wants to do it.
Do you know when the meetings are, Kim?
No, I don't.
You probably live closest to the railroad, don't you?
I probably do, yeah. I think I got you beat.
Alright, we'll see if we can find a representative, I guess. What else we got? Got everything signed?
I need that one.
You need this one?
Jamie gave you guys a letter. I don't know if you wanna go on executive. Mike?
Yeah, we'll go into executive session at the end of the meeting here. Any other business we need to cover? I will make a motion, we go into executive session to discuss employees. Can I get a second on that?
Yep, I'll second it.
Alright, we will go into executive session and then when we come out of executive session, we'll adjourn for the evening.